Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center at ivymasters.com. Today we're going to look at Test 7, Section 4, number 37, which is paired with this table, number of contestants by score and day. And you want to make sure you understand what's going on in the table before you try tackling the question. So for example, on day 1, 2 students got a 5 out of 5. On day 2, contestants I should say. On day 2, 5 students got a 3 out of 5, and so on and so forth. It looks like there's a total of 20 contestants on each day, and if you add up all 3 days, there's 60 contestants. And you've got your totals for 5 out of 5, 4 to 5, so on and so forth. It reads as the same 20 contestants on each of 3 days answered 5 questions in order to win a prize. Each contestant received 1 point for each correct answer. The number of contestants receiving a given score on each day is shown in the table above. And you see it, we just went through it. Question is, what was the mean score of the contestants on day 1? So what is mean? Another way to say mean is to say average. So we need the average score of contestants on day 1. Now if you read this properly, on day 1, 2 contestants score a 5. So that's actually a total of 10 points. On day 2, 4 contestants score a 3. That's a total of 12 points. So remember what you got to do to get the mean is you've got to add the total and then divide by how many. And then on day 1, 4 contestants scored 3 out of 5. That's another 12 points. 2 contestants scored 6. 6 contestants scored 2 out of 5. That's another 12 points. 2 contestants scored 1 out of 5. That's another 2 points. And 3 contestants scored 0 out of 5. That's not going to add any points to the total, though. Now what you've got to do with the total is, now a lot of times students will say in this case, you got to divide by 5 because you're adding 5 numbers. But there's a total of 20 contestants, so you actually have to divide by 20. And if we add these up, we've got 3 12s will be 36, 46, 47, 48. It's 48 over 20. And this is with Calc Math. Just do 48 divided by 20, enter, and you have your answer. But let's say you had to do this on no Calc Math. Here's a good way to think of it. If you divide the top and bottom by 2, you've got 24 over 10. And whenever you divide by 10, all you do is move the decimal once. So 2.4 is what you would bubble in as a decimal. And if you had a fraction, you would actually have to bubble in the reduced improper fraction. 12 over 5 is also acceptable. But do not try bubbling in. That would be the same as 2 2/5. If you try to bubble in 2 2/5, it'll look like 22 over 5. It'll be marked wrong. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty reading tables, charts like this. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything, and check out our 1-minute video on TikTok. Have a great day.